Another issue with drop coverage. Look at this. So you run drop coverage. There's the ball screen right there. And then this big drops. So Andre Drummond sets an initial ball screen. Watch. Now he's going to set a second one on this big that's dropping. So there's nothing you can do when he sets that second screen, and Kyrie Irving's able to just get into the lane for a layup. So how do you prevent all this from happening? Well, of course, you hedge. Look at this. Instead of Lauri Markkanen dropping, Lauri Markkanen is up, and he's pushing Kyrie Irving towards half court, right? And this player is closing up this space so Kyrie Irving can't split through. You have an easy backside defender right there, okay? And now you're keeping Kyrie Irving out of the lane, and you're not letting that second screen to take place where you have absolutely no chance, right? So right here, you just backside help, get up, and then you're able to easily recover on the airtime of a pass, on a skip pass out there if it happens, okay? But when you run drop coverage, look at this. One screen, two screens, 2 points. All right, stagger screen right here. All right, there's your stagger screen right here, okay? Kyrie Irving's essentially going through back-to-back down screens. So again, Lauri Markkanen cannot be sagging. He's got to get attached to his man and show so that this player can't curl coming off of this. You force him to go out, and now this player is supposed to go under the first stagger and then over the second, and you chase, okay? And when you show, right, what does that do? It forces Kyrie Irving out, so this player now can go under, over, and the chase, and he's fine. But when Lauri Markkanen sags off like this, look what happens. Now you let Kyrie Irving curl, and what does that do? Now that forces Lauri Markkanen to have to go help. Well, when Lauri Markkanen goes to help, there's no one to guard Andre Drummond, and it's just going to lead to an easy layup. Again, drop coverage, okay? The issue with drop coverage, look at this. You drop the big right here, and you fight over the top. You need backside help on this man rolling. And what's this player really going to do? He can't step up all the way here because his passing angle is so easy to the corner, okay? So just with no backside help and you're in drop coverage, what do you think's going to happen? Easy bounce pass, easy layup. So again, you have to hedge so your backside help has a chance. Ball screen gets set. This player is up. He's pushing Kyrie Irving this way. You're closing this spot up this way with this guard. Now this backside defender can get as aggressive as he needs to, right? Up here. So now there's no way. Now you can't make that pass to the roll man, okay? This player here, this pass is impossible to make all the way over here. But if it is, on the airtime of that pass, the backside defender has plenty of time to recover to the corner. But when you run a ball screen defense like drop coverage and you have no backside help whatsoever, this is exactly what happens, a layup. This double team is absolutely atrocious. Kevin Durant has the basketball. Okay, so if you're doubling like this, then this player's got to sink down, right? And you're going to X out. The ball goes here, then this player rotates there, and this player rotates up. What's far easier to do, though, is instead of doubling, okay, go to your man, and then we're going to be in the gaps. This player is going to stay positioned right here. It's all about footwork. If you don't have to take your feet in first to jab at the ball handler, you're never going to be able to get back out. But if you're positioned where you need to be, where you don't have to move your feet in, you can just stunt and easily recover back out. So this is the easier thing to do. Right here, boom, this player is in position right here. When Kevin Durant comes this way, you just stunt and recover back out to the three-point line. But the Cavs double here without any Xing out, so of course you're giving up a wide-open catch-and-shoot three. Okay, so you're defending this ball screen. The Cavs are running a 3-2 zone, all right? Here's your ball screen right here. All right, first of all, this player should be up more, okay? So he's stopping this ball handler right here, all right? Because whenever there's a ball screen set in a zone, you got to shift spots in the zone. So if this player's up then defending the zone, this player sinks here, we're good here, we're good here, and we're good here, okay? Or this player shifts over. Okay, this player now slides out this way, and then you're good there. All right, but the Cavs end up, so this player eventually ends up defending the man coming through the ball screen. The problem is you can't, this player's got to go towards the middle. Your responsibility is the middle of the zone now, okay? Like, this player's responsibility is right here. But we got two players converging on the ball when that shouldn't happen. And now look, now you just give the ball to Andre Drummond, and look at the space. This player's got to recover, so there's all this space for Andre Drummond to maneuver because you didn't defend this ball screen right because two players went to the ball. That should never happen in a zone defense when you're defending a ball screen. So there's all this separation. It allows Andre Drummond to make an easy spin move and then a putback for a layup. Just terrible. Okay, so the problem is that this player right here needs to be stop right now. This is bad positioning in a zone. This player should be stepping up and guarding the ball. Why do we have, again, two players guarding one in this Cavs 3-2 zone? That's a huge problem. Right now, this player here should be up guarding the ball. This player should be underneath guarding the middle of the zone. And then look, your matchups are fine. All right? But the problem is this player for some reason goes here where Lauri Markkanen already is. So now you're forcing this defender in the middle of the zone to get screened. Look at this. He's going to get screened, so now this player has to shift over to cover the ball screen. And what does that mean? There's nothing this player can do. He has to stay in the corner. So they're just going to swing it, and it's going to be an easy layup. Okay? So how you have to defend this is, again, the ball is on the right wing. That is this player's responsibility in the zone. So he needs to be up guarding the ball. This player needs to be underneath. And so now the screen happens here, and now this player in the middle of the zone who's underneath just steps up and guards the top of the zone now. And now he's getting screened, and now this player never has to shift over and can stay on the wing, and you're good there, and you're good there. But again, look what happens. This player goes to this player. We got two players guarding one player in the zone. So now the middle man in the zone is going to get screened, and that forces this player to have to shift over, which he never should have to do if it's this player you're forcing them to screen. And now look, now it's just a pass to the wing, and it's an easy layup for Brooklyn. Okay, so this double team's doing absolutely nothing. All right, Kevin Durant has the basketball right here. Why is this player just standing in no man's land? You're accomplishing nothing. If you're going to double Kevin Durant, you need to get up, okay? Up and double him, okay? And then what? Then this player guards one pass away, this player guards one pass away, this player guards one pass away, okay? And then, remember, this is a difficult pass to make because now I'm trapping here. But if he makes this if he's able to make this skip pass two passes away, then Lauri Markkanen just needs to be ready to rotate here, and then the defender that goes to double team just comes right here. But again, this double team where you're like, it just in no man's land, not really doing anything, is just going to allow Kevin Durant to get an open jumper. I mean, what the heck is that? Okay, so off of this block right here, this is bad transition defense, okay? Look at this right here. This defender just needs to be sprinting back. If you go at all towards the ball, you're gambling. And if you don't get it, we lose you in numbers. Just sprint back so we can keep the numbers the way we want to. Okay? But look what this defender does. Look how he's going towards the ball. So now when he gets beat, we've just lost you in numbers. So now you give the Nets an advantage in transition, and there's just more Nets players than there is Cavaliers players, and it leads to a dunk. Because that player gambled as opposed to just getting back. Okay, the problem is you're not ready to switch. Okay, here comes the ball screen right here. All right, this player here needs to be calling out switch, switch, switch. And this player needs to be level to the screener and immediately ready to guard Kevin Durant coming off this ball screen. But look at the problem here. Look at this. This player is going to lean just a tick slightly towards the screener, and what does that do? Look at that. Look at how he's still leaning towards the screener. So now Kevin Durant has all the access he needs to get right into the lane, okay, and it's an easy jumper. Again, you got to be ready to switch right away. Boom, ball screen set. You are up. You are level to the screener, and you're just guarding Kevin Durant one-on-one up top here. But this little tick, this little delay towards the screener means that now Kevin Durant has the angle he needs to get into the lane, and a jump shot. Okay, when you're defending this ball screen, you can't let him split through. Look, here comes the ball screen right now. Okay, so Kevin Love's got to, first of all, too much sagging. You got to be level to the screener, okay? And then boom, you're closing up this little middle part so he can't split through. You're level to the screener, okay? You're forcing Kyrie Irving out. But there should be no lane for Kyrie Irving to split through. But Kevin Love, look at this. Look at Kevin Love. He sags. He gives up space in this middle here for Kyrie Irving to split through this ball screen defense. And again, it's just an easy 2 for Brooklyn. Cross screen, here comes your cross screen right here, okay? What do you do when your man is setting a cross screen? You're level to the screener so that when your man gets screened like this, all right, look at this. You're level to the screener, okay? And then you got to jam this player coming through to knock him off his spot so that the player getting screened has a chance to get on the other side. But this player does not jam the man coming through the cross screen, okay? So what happens? Now this player has no chance to get on the other side because you don't jam him off his spot, and it's just right to an easy catch-and-shoot jumper. That's horrific defense. What is Kevin Love doing here? Down screen coming. Kevin Durant coming off the down screen. You absolutely cannot let him curl. Kevin Love has got to be attached to his man setting the screen and showing. Because look, now you're going to force this player to have to foul Kevin Durant, okay, or it would have been right into an open jumper. Again, down screen right here. What on earth is Kevin Love doing here? Get attached to the screener and show, okay? So now Kevin Durant has to go out, right? So now this chase, he doesn't have to foul him. He's able to get through. This player can drop and be in the gap in case he rips and goes and is able to drive into the lane. But you give this player no chance to chase through when this player isn't attached to the screener and showing. So now you got a foul, and now Brooklyn's in the bonus, and it's 2 shots. You absolutely, under no circumstances, can switch Kevin Love onto Kyrie Irving. This is a mismatch 1,000,000 times out of 1,000,000. All right? Kyrie Irving's just going to cook them, and it's going to end up being a jump shot for Brooklyn. So don't switch Kevin Love onto Kyrie Irving. All right? Again, how do you keep the matchups the same? You hedge. Kevin Love is up, okay? He's pushing Kyrie Irving this way. This guard is fighting over the top here, okay? I have easy backside help right here. This player here can step up and backside help because remember, Kyrie Irving's being pushed to the half-court line, so this player can get up and backside help, or this player here can kind of slide over and backside help. I have multiple options of players to be in backside help. Kyrie Irving is being pushed to the half-court line, so if this player's in backside help, he should be easily able to recover on the airtime of that pass there. Or if this player's in backside help and this pass gets made all the way over there, this player should easily have time to recover right here. This player can kind of, if this player's in backside help, this player can kind of check the baseline here just to make sure there's no cutting, okay? But you have to hedge. You cannot switch Kevin Love onto Kyrie Irving. I mean, what do you think's going to happen? Way too much ball watching. Let's zoom in on Rajon Rondo here. Look at this. You can never take your eye off of the ball or your man for more than a second. Let's count how long Rajon Rondo here is going to be watching the ball. Okay? Look at this. All right. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Okay, way too much ball watching. So if you're Rondo here, what do you got to do? You got to push someone else here. You got to say, Kevin Love, take mine, take mine. I mean, I screwed up. I had my eye on the ball for way too long. So that you can go here, okay? And if Rondo's calling that, then Kevin Love's got to go there, and Rondo goes here. Okay, if Rondo's not calling that, then you got to sprint out to Goran Dragic, who you just lost sight of because you were ball watching for too long. Okay, but what's Rondo doing? He's just standing here, so I'm assuming he's asking Kevin Love to then go guard his man. Well, no one does anything, and it leads to a wide open catch and shoot 3. Wow. Where is this player going? Okay, the ball's at the top of the key right here. Okay, right now, look at this. All right, you're fine right now. Your back's to the baseline. There's no place for Kevin Durant to go. If he goes this way, you don't have to move your feet. You can just jab, stunt, recover back to the three-point line. Why are you fully committing to a double team? Kevin Durant hasn't even put the ball on the floor yet. Okay? Again, back it up. Right now, you're fine. Your back is to the baseline. Kevin Durant comes this way, stunt, recover. But instead, you're going to go double team for absolutely no reason, and it's going to lead to a wide open catch and shoot three. Horrendous defense. This is horrendous transition defense here. You can't have two people going towards the ball. All right, right here, there's got to be communication. All right, it looks like Kevin Love's communicating for this player to take the ball. Okay, Kevin Love, then you got to go to this man right here. Okay? You get cross-matched in transition all the time. There's only 4.5 seconds left in the first quarter, so getting cross-matched isn't even that big of a deal. Or Kevin Love takes the ball and this player goes to this man. But what you can't have is two people guarding the ball. Two people are now guarding the ball, so now there's nobody to check this man. Okay, this man can't slide over, or this player's wide open. Okay, so you got two people guarding the ball when only one should have been. Back it right here. Kevin Love goes here, this player goes here. Okay, or Kevin Love goes here and this player goes here. But we got two people guarding the ball, so nobody's guarding this man. And what do you think happens? It's a wide open jumper that the Nets get for no reason because of horrible transition defense. What is this box out here? Okay, shot goes up. All right, right now this player's got to go find his man. All right, wide body, wide stance, and box him out. Look what ends up happening. He ends up boxing out half of him. What are you doing? This ball shot is up, boom. All right, I'm immediately finding my man, getting a full wide stance and boxing him out. I'm not boxing out half of him though, okay? Because now look, now it's just an easy rebound, put back, and it's a two-shot foul. I mean, that's atrocious. It's just horrendous ball screen defense. I have no idea what's going on. Just hedge, get this big up, okay? Push Kyrie Irving towards half court. You close this spot up so he can't split through. Okay, and then again, backside help is easy, coming right here. All right, this player is easily able to step up in this backside help area because remember, Kyrie Irving's being pushed towards half court, and I'm hedging. Okay, and now I can keep guard on a guard. Okay, you're able to tag in this backside help area and easily able to recover. Okay, but I honestly don't even know what this ball screen defense is, but it's horrible and it's 2 points. Can't gamble here, all right? So Kevin Durant's going to set a ball screen. Look at this player right here, okay? Right now, you should just be getting back to Kevin Durant underneath, right? You cannot gamble. Watch what this player is going to do. Look at that. Look at that gamble. That little gamble right there means instead of backing it up, okay, instead of him just immediately getting back to Kevin Durant and guarding him straight up one-on-one, okay, this little gamble means what? That little gamble means that now Kevin Durant's got an alley right to the lane where it's just rip and go and it's an easy jumper. That cannot happen. Body positioning, playing defense is a major part of playing defense. Look at this right here. This is not how you play defense away from the ball. First of all, your back should never be to the ball like this. Right here, Cedi Osman needs to have his back to the baseline. Okay, so he's seeing ball and he's seeing man. Okay, when you play defense like this, you're out of position. Okay, we'll back out of this. Okay, so he should be right here, okay, down a little bit certainly, with his back to the baseline. So he's seeing ball and he's also seeing his man. I don't know what Cedi Osman's looking at, but again, where's his back? It's to the sideline. It needs to be to the baseline, right? So that this doesn't happen. I mean, I don't know what kind of defense that is. Another problem with drop coverage, okay? So you run drop coverage here, all right? This big drops towards the ball. This guard's fighting over the top. The problem is what Lauri Markkanen, who's guarding Bruce Brown, has to check Andre Drummond here, or this is just going to be a lob. Or if this player's in backside help, this is just going to be a skip pass to a catch and shoot three, okay? So No, Bruce Brown is not a three-point shooter when they kick it to him. The problem is look at Lauri Markkanen. He's all the way down here. So now you allow Bruce Brown to run a ball screen right here, and there's nobody to defend the player coming off the ball screen, so it's just an open catch-and-shoot three. So again, how do you prevent all of this from happening? Okay, you stop this. Like right now, look at this. We're not sagging, okay? We're up, all right? This first ball screen right here, all right, Lauri, I know Bruce Brown isn't a three-point shooter, but he's about to set a ball screen, and we need to hedge. So now I'm up right here, okay? I'm pushing Kevin Durant towards half court, all right? And the backside help is very easy because it's just right here, okay? It's just right there in backside help, all right? And now none of all that other stuff, all that stuff gets prevented, okay? Because Kevin Durant's pushed out this way. My backside help is just easily able to slide over just a little bit on Bruce Brown, okay? Or if you want your backside help to come this way, tag and recover, that's fine. Because again, Lauri Markkanen is up, pushing Kevin Durant out towards half court, okay? But the problem is here, you're running drop coverage, so now the passing angles are look at how easy this passing angle is. And there's no backside help on Bruce Brown, who set that initial ball screen. So now you just allow Bruce Brown to be uncovered, so now he's just able to then go easily set a ball screen, and there's no defense for it. So now you're just giving up an open catch-and-shoot three. Okay, so you're running drop coverage right here. You have to have backside help. This pass cannot get made. This player is just in no man's land, okay? He can't fully commit to backside help because then this dunker spot's wide open. What you have to have is this player stepping up in backside help so this pass can't get made, and just hope this skip pass doesn't get made. Because when there's no backside help and they're able to hit the roll, it's too easy. Two-shot foul. So again, now what would I do? I would not allow Kevin Durant the lane. I'm hedging. I'm up. I'm pushing Kevin Durant towards half court, okay, clogging this space up here. And now this player here can get as aggressive as he needs to in backside help. This is Andre Drummond, okay? So you're in backside help here. Kevin Durant is being pushed towards half court. If a skip pass is made, this player should easily, on the airtime of that pass, be able to recover, and you're good. But once you give Kevin Durant the lane, the backside help's trickier, but it still needs to happen if you're running drop coverage. This player has to slide over here. When there's no backside help on drop coverage, it's just right to the roll man, and it's a two-shot foul. Why gap defense is so important on the perimeter. Okay, first of all, if I'm angling Kyrie Irving this way, I've got to really make sure that he can't turn the corner here, okay? Because here the gap help is way easier. There's no driving lane here. It's just stunt, easily recover back. But even still, okay, Kyrie Irving turns the corner, all right? That's fine. The problem right here is again, look at this defender. His back is towards the sideline, not the baseline. You've got to be opened up. Back to the baseline, another half step in this way. So when Kyrie Irving comes this way, I can just kind of jab, and I don't have to move my feet inward. I'm already in position. I just stunt with my body to get the dribble picked up here, okay? And then I'm easily able to recover back out on the airtime of this pass, okay? So you let Kyrie Irving turn the corner to the area you don't want him to go towards. It's much easier to have gap help right here, right? It's just easily stunt and recover. But this player's back should not be to the sideline. Open up into the baseline. So when Kyrie Irving comes this way, you don't have to move at all. You're a half step in, okay? And you just stunt, get that dribble picked up right here, okay? Stunt. And then you can easily, on the airtime, recover back out to the three-point line if you don't have to take your feet inward with you, okay? But when there's no gap defense whatsoever, now Lauri Markkanen has to step up. And, of course, there's no one to help the helper here with Andre Drummond, so it's just a drop-off to a dunk. Okay, Lauri Markkanen's going to be backing off Kyrie Irving. You can't do that. Look at this right here. Look at how Lauri Markkanen's backing off like that. You just can't do that. You give up an open three. Okay, so what should Lauri Markkanen be doing? All right, he should be up on Kyrie Irving because you certainly can't give him any airspace, okay? But you got to angle your body this way so that he's forced to go to the middle of the floor. Now, this defender, who shouldn't be hugging the three-point line, should be easily another step in. Now, if Kyrie Irving comes this way, he can just stunt, get that dribble picked up right here, and recover, and you help Lauri Markkanen out. You got to lead Kyrie Irving to where your gap help is, and it's in the middle of the floor right here. I got gap help defenders here and here. Okay, this is the one time, when the ball's in the corner, this is the one time when you're on the wing that your back should be to the sideline, not the baseline. So this player should be another step in with his back towards the sideline. And when Kyrie Irving comes this way, now I can just jab, no driving lane, recover. Easy recovery, okay? Because I'm already positioned where I'm supposed to be, okay? And Lauri Markkanen has got to press up, and if he can't guard Kyrie one-on-one, angle him to the middle where I have some help. Now it's stunt, recover, dribble picked up right here, and we're good. But Lauri Markkanen's going to back off and give up an open three. What is this player doing defensively? All right, look at this player here. Why is he standing towards half court? Get to at least to the three-point line. What are you doing at half court? Get to the three-point line so you're in the gaps. Because look at right here. Like if this player, instead of being at half court, is right here, okay, he still can be ready to defend his man. His man's out of the picture. Now he's in the gaps, right? There's no driving lane here for Kyrie Irving. He can stunt, and now that dribble's picked up and easily recover back out to wherever his man is. But you're not in the gaps defensively, so now Kyrie Irving has all this space to operate, okay? And it's just going to lead to a jumper for Kyrie Irving when he never should have had any of that space to operate to create that jump shot. So there's 4.7. When Kyrie Irving catches this ball, there's 4.1 seconds on the shot clock. Where are you angling him towards? You can't let him go baseline. You have no help. Look, this defender's standing right here. This defender, first of all, should be calling out that he's in the gaps and he's got help, okay? So you're angling Kyrie Irving this way because there's no place for him to go. If he goes baseline, if he goes towards the baseline here, okay, now he's got space to go towards, okay? Force him to the middle where there's help in the gaps, but you allow him to go towards the baseline, and now he gets an open jumper and a last-second jumper that goes in at the end of the half for no reason. All right, so when you have guys standing in no man's land in a 3-2 zone, this is going to happen. Look at this right here. All right, stop. What's this player doing right here? You're guarding nobody. If you're guarding nobody, you're leaving somebody. This player is guarding this player on the wing. We're good here. This player switched assignments in the zone on a ball screen. Okay, so we're good there. All right? But again, look at this. You got it. Now you're standing in no man's land. This player's got this player in the zone. You have to come fill the middle. This player's coming back to his spot in the zone right there, but you've got to fill the middle. This is good. This is not good. So again, in the zone, find your assignment. This is your assignment, okay? He doesn't go to his assignment, dunk. This is why you defend with your back to the baseline. Look at this defender right here, okay? Why is his back to the sideline? It should be towards the baseline, so he's seeing ball and he's seeing man. You keep your head on a swivel at all times, okay? One, so that you know if to be in the gap, okay? You never defend like this. You never defend with your back to the ball, okay? Your back is to the baseline, and you're seeing ball and you're seeing man. The other reason you don't defend like this is you're going to get beat back door. It's much easier to get beat back door, which is exactly what happens. That means that draws help here. No one to help the helper with Drummond. Dunk. Again, the problem with drop coverage. Here comes a ball screen right here. Okay? So you drop this big, and on this roll right, you have to have backside help. You can't run a ball screen defense with no backside help. Because look what happens. Now, look. Now this player here has to step up, okay, with this player already in the lane. So what does that do? That means that nobody can box out this player. So what does that mean? That means it's going to be an easy offensive rebound right there, okay, and it's going to eventually lead to an open catch and shoot three. So again, how do you prevent all of that from happening? All right, here comes your ball screen. Stop. Why is this player sagging? Get up and force Kevin Durant towards the sidelines. Look how easy your backside help is. When he rolls here, this player's already there. He doesn't even have to move. And now I'm not allowing the pass to the roll man to get made. I'm not creating a numbers disadvantage like you do with drop coverage, okay? And you're good. But, yet again, you're in drop coverage with no backside help. So now this player has to step up once his pass gets thrown into the lane on a pocket pass. There's nobody to box out Drummond, and everything just bad happens from there. Open catch and shoot 3. Just disgusting. Again, drop coverage just murdering you. There's your ball screen right here. If you're going to run drop coverage, this big has to stay underneath the ball until this guard is able to fully fight over the top. Look what happens. This guard still hasn't fought over the top, but this big isn't staying underneath the ball. So that's just bad. That's just horrible. That's really bad drop coverage. Okay? Because again, this player hasn't been able to fight over the top all the way and play him straight up one-on-one. So this big's got to stay underneath the ball in drop coverage. And you just give up this pick and pop, I guess. Or you can have this man kind of stunt this way, okay, and recover to give this player time to get back out to the three-point line. But when you don't go underneath the ball, look, now another defender has to come over and help. There's no one to help the helper with Andre Drummond, and it's a layup. Now, of course, you know what I would do. All right, ball screen gets set. I'm up. I'm pushing this player out this way. Okay, I'm hedging. All right? And now look how easy this backside help is. It's right here. Okay, and now that pass to the roll can't get made. I'm keeping Kyrie Irving out of the lane, okay, because I'm pushing him out towards half court, towards the sideline, okay? So that's better. But if you're going to run drop coverage, this big's got to get underneath so that until this player can get up and play him straight up one-on-one. He doesn't do that. You let Kyrie into the lane, and it just leads to an easy 2. Again, drop coverage is horrible. Look at the passing angle here. When you in drop coverage, you're letting Kevin Durant in this way. Okay, so look at this. Now, this player steps up in backside help, but this passing angle is so easy. So it's just an easy skip pass to a catch and shoot 3. Okay, so, all right. Now let's look at the difference here if you hedge, how much more difficult this passing angle is. Okay, so here comes the ball screen. This big is up now. Okay, this big is up. All right, and you're pushing this Kevin Durant this way. Okay, as opposed to allowing him to get in beneath the three-point line. All right, you're pushing it. You're up. You're hedging. You're pushing him towards the sideline, towards half court. Okay, now your backside defender can get aggressive like he did. And then if a skip pass is made all the way over here, it's so much easier for him to just be able to recover on the airtime of this pass. But when you have to come all the way over here, and now Kevin Durant's inside the three-point line as opposed to pushing him out here, now you aren't going to be able to recover back to the three-point line, and you end up just giving up a wide-open catch-and-shoot 3. Stop running drop coverage. You have to have backside help on ball screen defense. This is why drop coverage is so awful. You're letting Kevin Durant in the lane. So this backside defender cannot get aggressive, preventing this to happen. Okay? It's just going to be an easy dunk. So how do you defend this without giving up easy dunks off of a roll? Okay, hedge, up, force Kevin Durant out this way, right? You hedge, all right? Now this backside defender if this backside defender wants to come from here, that's cool, okay? The backside defender wants to come here, that's cool, because now these players are 2 passes away, all right? And it should be an easy intercept if a skip pass is made, which it can't be, because this player is easily able to guard both of those players, okay? And you're not giving up this roll. But you have to have backside help on ball screen defense. And when you run drop coverage, it's very difficult to do that, so it's a dunk. You have to defend a ball screen when you're running a zone. Cavs are in a 3-2 zone here, okay? So this player's getting screened. You have to do something about this, okay? You got to whenever you get screened in the zone, you're going to have to shift over into different areas of the zone. This player's got to now shift over here because he's getting screened, okay? This player then shifts up, and then this player now shifts down into that area. You're shifting areas in the zone because you're getting a ball screen is happening. You have to defend a ball screen. Just like in man-to-man, you have to have a defense for ball screen defense. You have to have a defense for ball screen defense in a zone. So look, the Cavs do nothing here. They just let this man get screened, okay, without any type of defense whatsoever. And look, he's gonna be forced to have to foul Kyrie Irving, and it's a 3-shot foul now. Horrible transition defense. Where's the communication right here? Okay, someone's got to talk. All right, this player's got to say, I got ball. You get cross-matched in transition all the time. This person's either got to say, I got ball, so you take mine, okay? Or this player's going to come over, he's saying, no, this player is going to say, I got ball, so you take right here, okay? But when the communication is awful, look what happens. Now you got 2 people defending the ball, nobody guarding this player right here, and it's just going to lead to a wide open lane and a layup. Just horrible transition defense. Again, another bad box out. You can't box out half of someone, so the shot goes up right here. Kevin Love, this is great right here. Kevin Love's doing a great job. Look how he's perfectly positioned. He's got a wide base. He's boxing him out. The problem is he stops. Look at that. Why are you stopping? Stay with him. Now you're only boxing out half of him. So now you're going to allow this man now to get right back in the play, okay? And what does it lead to? An easy putback. Again, Kevin Love's in great position right here, okay? But you got to stay with him. If he goes this way, you got to go with him. Keep him a wide base to keep that man out of the ability to do any type of deflecting, putbacks, tipbacks, whatever. As soon as you leave that, look, now you're boxing out half of him. Okay? You need to be boxing out all of him with a wide base at all times, because now he has absolutely no chance of getting the rebound. But you're boxing out half of him, so now you give him a chance to get a tap in, which is what happened. All right, again, it's about being in the gaps. You got to be, like right now, the ball's in the corner right here. This player is way too hugged up to his man. All right? He should be right at about the elbow right there. Why is that? Because he's already in position. Again, if his feet have to take him inwards, he's never going to get back outwards. But if he's already positioned at the elbow, he doesn't have to move. So now when Kevin Durant comes this way, I can just jab with my body without having to move my feet anywhere, and I'm able to easily, on the airtime of that pass, get out to the three-point line. But look where he's positioned. This is not where you're supposed to be. Ball is in the corner. You need to be right here. This is the shell drill in a basketball game. But he's not positioned where he's supposed to be. Again, if he's right here, it's just when Kevin Durant comes this way, stunt, get the dribble picked up right here, okay? Just stunt with your body, and you have if a kick-out pass is made, you're easily able to recover back out. But this player is not in the shell drill in a game where he's supposed to be, so you let Kevin Durant come through with his dribble alive, and it's a dunk. You can't let him turn the corner on this, so they run a ball screen. I guess you're soft hedging here, but Lauri Markkanen's got to get up so that Kyrie Irving can't turn the corner here, right? This player's going to close this middle part off so he can't split through, but you cannot allow Kyrie Irving to turn the corner. Once the point guard turns the corner when it's kind of soft hedging like this, you're done. And look what happens. See how Kyrie Irving's able to turn the corner? That should never be allowed, and it leads to just an easy jumper. And you can't let Kyrie Irving turn the corner here. I guess you're kind of soft hedging here, okay? Because Kyrie Irving's allowed to turn the corner, look what happens. It forces a third defender to have to go towards Kyrie Irving, and of course, no one's here, okay? This player here is in backside help. He's ready to be in backside help, so he can't pass it to the roll. But look what Kevin Love allows, okay? He allows Kyrie Irving to turn the corner, so now this defender has to step up here, okay, and there's no one to guard here. If Kevin Love just does his job, which is to wall this area off, push Kyrie Irving to the sideline, you're closing in here, now this backside defender can step up, okay, and you don't allow any pass to the roll to happen. 2 passes away, this player can defend both these players 2 passes away. But again, you allow Kyrie Irving to turn the corner, okay, and now there's no one to guard this player right here, so it ends up just being a 2-shot foul now. That's horrible ball screen defense again. Down screen, you can never go up the gut of a down screen. Here's your down screen right here. Okay, what has to happen? Kevin Love needs to be able to show, okay, so that Kevin Durant cannot just come right off this into a three, okay, and Lauri Markkanen just has to chase. By Kevin Love showing, now Kevin Durant's not just able to easily come right off this and catch a three, and it allows Lauri Markkanen to chase and get on the other side. But also, you've got to actually chase. When you go up the gut this, so when you go up the gut this way, as opposed to chasing this way, this will always happen. Look at how he goes up the gut. See the route he took? That's up the gut. That's going to be wide open three every time. Again, where is your backside help? Ball screen gets set. Okay, good. Look at this. You haven't allowed Kyrie Irving to turn the corner here. But again, this player has to step up here. This player can slide in. We're not really worried about this player 2 passes away. That should be an intercept on this pass that's getting made. But again, where's Kevin Love going? Why? He's just in no man's land. You got to get in backside help. This player's going to come in on this side right here, but you can't allow this pass to get made. He should already be up and in backside help, okay? This player wraps around here, okay, so that pass can't get made, and then this pass in the corner is probably not going to get made. It's probably going to end up being an intercept, okay, because look at Kyrie Irving, all right? He's going to have 4 different arms in his face at the sideline, but you can't allow one pass away, which is this roll, to get made. I want to make this skip pass get made because I'm probably getting an intercept on that, or the pass is probably not going to get made at all. But you allow this easy pass to the roll to get made, or it's really a short roll, and look what happens. There's nobody to guard him, and he's just going to be able to get right to the rim for 2. This is why you have to have backside help, and you cannot allow for the roll man to get hit. Here's your ball screen right here, and look what happens. Look at the backside help. It's late. It's late. It's late. So now it's just a pocket pass through here, and now this player goes from being 2 passes away to being 1 pass away. So what does that lead to? An easy dunk. So how do you defend this? Okay, 1, my backside help has to be really aggressive because I can't let this pass get made. Okay, this player now can kind of sink down, okay, and guard both of these players. And on the air time of that pass, if there's a skip pass made here, okay, he sinks down here, he can go there, all right, and the backside defender can X out and go there, okay? But you have got to first take the roll out. When you allow the pass to the roll get made, now this player becomes 1 pass away, right? He goes from being 2 passes away to being 1 pass away. And when that happens, it leads to an easy dunk. Same exact thing. Where is the backside help? Why is this player not moved? Get up, get in backside help. This player can sink down and easily guard these 2 players who are 2 passes away. You cannot allow the roll man to get hit. Because look what happens. You let the roll man get hit. So now look. Now he's just easily into the lane, and this player now has got to step over and help. So that means no one can cover this big right here, and it's just going to lead to an easy little shot at the rim. All right, I don't know what this player is doing defensively. Look at this right here. Why is this player you're just ball watching for no reason? Okay, you're not going to be in the gaps where you have help right here. You're going to try and help the helper down there. Okay, but this player is just in no man's land. What is this player? Why is he looking at the ball? Again, you can't take your eye off the ball or your man for more than 1 second. Let's look at how long this player takes his eye off his man, Kevin Durant. Okay, zoom in and back it up. All right, let's look at when he's... Okay, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3 seconds. So now look. Now he's just, again, he's in no man's land. Okay? And then he's going to make look at this horrible little gamble right there. So now Kevin Durant is just able to rip and go and get right into the lane for one of his patented jumpers. So again, like right here, there's nothing, you're not doing anything. See Kevin Durant. See both. Head on a swivel. Never taking your eye off either for 1 second. But you stare at the ball for 3 seconds, then do a terrible gamble, and it's just going to lead to a little jump shot. Can't cheat the screen or anticipate. All right, watch this defender right here. He can feel a ball screen coming, okay, so he's going to try and cheat the screen and fight over the top. You've got to, if you get screened, make Kevin Durant use the screen. If you get screened, and our ball screen defense should be good enough where we're able to not allow the ball screen to create anything. Okay? But what you cannot do is start leaning towards the screen early, because that's just going to allow Kevin Durant to refuse it and get right into the lane. And look at that. See that defender? See how he's cheating towards the screen? So now Kevin Durant's able to just refuse it, get right into the lane, and an easy jump shot. Okay, you don't need to be hugging someone at half court. Look at this right here. You can drop several steps, okay? All right, because you want to be in this driving lane for Kyrie Irving is way too wide open. Drop a couple of steps, because now look. Now if I had dropped just a handful of steps, now there's no driving lane. I can just kind of stunt at this and recover. Okay, but when I'm hugging someone at half court, now look, now Kyrie Irving has this driving lane that he should never have had. And what does that do? Forces a second defender to have to come and help. And now that creates numbers for Brooklyn. The second defender's still there. Okay, now they're able to hit this player right here in the middle. Again, the numbers advantages towards Brooklyn. So now this player has to step up, and there's nobody to guard that player. But all this gets prevented if you don't give Kyrie Irving the driving lane instead of denying someone at half court if you're just right here. So if Kyrie Irving tries to come this way, I can just jab, get his dribble picked up, and I can get back out. But you're giving Kyrie Irving a driving lane he should never have. That creates numbers for Brooklyn, and you can see that's problems, and it leads to an open dunk. Horrible transition defense. Let's take a look at this defender. You're lollygagging. You're getting back to a spot, not a body. You got to immediately go find a body, okay? And I believe he's guarding Kyrie Irving, so he should be immediately going to find Kyrie Irving. So he's ready to defend him one-on-one. Look at this. Look where he is. Get to Kyrie Irving. Get at least underneath Kyrie Irving so I'm ready to guard him one-on-one. He's over here. Kyrie's over here. So now he's just going to catch it, and now he's out of position. So now he's got a foul. They're in the bonus, and it's a two-shot foul. Again, like right now, what are you doing? Go find where Kyrie Irving is so you're ready to guard him one-on-one when he catches the ball. But watch what happens. He's lollygagging to get over to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's here. He's there. So now he's out of position, and now he's got a foul, and that leads to two shots. What is that? If you're going to double, the backside defenders have to know. So if this player's going to double Kevin Durant, then Kevin Love's got to get up because we have to guard everybody one pass away. Okay, we're not worried. If we're doubling here, okay, if we're coming over here to double, we're not worried about these two players standing two passes away. This player can sink down and occupy the players two passes away. But look, if you come double and now you're not guarding one pass away, this does us no good. Again, the double, this player can sink down and guard both these players two passes away. But if you're coming to double, Kevin Love's got to start creeping up and get there early. Because once you allow the pass, once you allow them to pass out of a double team, look at this. Now, Kevin Love's got to step up, and this player goes from being two passes away to one pass away, and it's just going to lead to a dunk. Okay, so one, if you have gap help, you want to angle him to where your best gap defense. This player is clearly in the gap, so if look at how he's angling him this way. That's away from his gap help. Bring him this way where I can just stunt and stunt and recover, so his dribble's picked up here. Okay, but it's still okay that he goes this way. The problem is, look at this defender. Where's his back? It's to the sideline. Ball's at the top of the key. His back should be towards the baseline, opened up, so that when Kyrie Irving comes this way, I don't have to move my feet inward. I'm already there. I just stunt, I recover on the airtime of that pass. You get out every single time. It's the shell drill in a game. But, so you don't send him to where the defender who's in the gap actually is. This defender's out of position because his back is to the sideline and not to the baseline. So now Kyrie Irving's able to get right to the rim, draw help, and when you draw help, that leaves this player wide open, and it just leads to a layup.